got it. Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
Guys, welcome back to this very, very important episode, man.
We are your hosts.
Nova.
Fuego.
T. Alright, so guys, today, I feel like, well, first of all, this is our last episode of season. Like, it took a little grip, it did, but like, next season will be better. Next season will be guests. That's the guest season, but yeah. So this episode, guys, like, we really wanted to, like, put an emphasis on guys. Like, the guys' mental health, this, that. Like, we don't want to bash no females, we don't do nothing. We just want to talk about the guys today. Like, what we need was, like, what we see happening, what we seen happen, what's happening to us, what's happening to people younger than us, everything. So, like.
And I feel like, as a man, or at least growing up, being a man, it's already hard as it is. So, any help that we can get from the females or other men or other people around will be very helpful.
So, for example, right, I feel like us as men, the pressure, like the bar is set way too high. Like, set the bar, like everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like, yeah, there's a lot of things that's gonna be double standards and stuff like that. But like certain stuff is not okay. Like, not everything falls into the responsibility of a man. Y'all agree on that?
I agree with that. That's valid.
100%. 100%. Because I feel like it's so easy to blame us for like the mishaps or the things that happen that like wrong in a way. So it's just we just need to support as it is, especially being a man, and especially we live in the U.S. So being a man in the U.S. is really hard, especially color.
Facts. That's facts. Dang. Nah, we have nothing to say right now.
So today, right? So for the past couple of weeks, we've been going out trying to get interviews. People scared to interview first. It's very hard to. I'm not gonna lie, we're scared too. Like it's not easy to walk up to people asking them questions, stuff like that. A lot of them camera shy, did that. But like we want to put an emphasis. We want to get out there, put an emphasis on certain stuff. So all of us went out, interviewed 2-3 people, various questions. So for my interview, my question was, why do you think men stress so hard to be the breadwinner in their relationship? And then the second part of the question was, do you believe if men aren't the breadwinners, they risk losing respect from their partner or worse, losing their partner at all? And this is what they said.
It's in our nature, it's in our blood. Simple as that. Okay, nowadays, that's not the case because men and women, basically, they are the same. But back then, yes, I could say that because if a man not supposed to, not the breadwinner, of course he gonna lose his respect. That's for sure.
So, Freddie, what do you think about that?
I definitely think the standard, or how I would like to perceive it, that men should be the breadwinner. Well, yeah, throughout my whole life, I always felt like the man should get the money. Not saying the woman can't get money, but I feel like the man should get the money, provide, do what they have to do, and not get in our roles. I've seen too many situations where men often get disrespected and seen as less just because they're not providing money or they're not bringing home the bacon. And I feel like for me, that's really like a situation I would not like to deal with. So off rip, I would try to become the breadwinner. Not saying it's a problem not being the breadwinner, but I just feel like with every consequence that comes with not being it, I wouldn't want to deal with that.
And so it's kind of a fear that you have to trust.
Yeah, that fear, make me thrive to be the breadwinner.
Facts. Like, it's like, obviously, like, I feel like we all grew up where we want to be the breadwinner, but it's like, sometimes it's like, yo, it's kind of hard to be the breadwinner. It's like, and that's why the second part was so important. When you're stressing like that, right? Don't you feel like the girl gonna leave you if you don't do it?
Exactly. Like, just not being able to, I need this, and you can't provide that, then you gonna feel like, oh, what if she goes and asks someone else, and then that
Facts.
person provides for you? Like, what we going for? Like, I can't go through something like that. So I feel like that fear of not being the breadwinner is so important, it's so valuable.
So stressful.
That I tried, that I in my mind I already know, like I gotta work hard enough to at least be the breadwinner.
Got no choice.
So men stress hard to becoming the breadwinner because they have to do with trying to impress others. I feel like if you're a man, especially living in the United States, you need to become like the breadwinner. If you want to provide for your family, for your girl or whoever, they stress so hard because nobody knows what they go through like the back end. A lot of men don't like speaking out. A lot of men don't like expressing themselves. So when they trying so hard to battle and make bread and they can't, I do believe that female will show some lack of respect. Not as so much, but I feel like say if you of a man of low status and you date a female of low status, you still gotta have some type of bread in your tax bracket. If you're a female of high bracket and you date a man with high,
even medium, I say
no,
medium or low.
yeah, every level I feel like you need to still be the person to provide for your female. If you don't, I feel like at some sort they will still love you, but it'd be like some type of lack of yeah, like he can't do this, he can't do that. Eventually she will get tired of it.
And you feel like that's you out, like that would be
Yeah,
hard.
because now you can't provide for her. You probably really do love her. You're trying your hardest,
Yeah,
but like you can't do nothing.
that's deep.
Nah, bro. Wait, so do y'all think y'all can be in a situation where y'all not the breadwinner?
As long as I'm making money, like she could make more money than me.
Yeah,
As long as I'm making money and I can still pay the bills and buy her with like whatever, then we G's. If she's making 130 a year and I'm making 105, okay?
yeah. I feel like I could be in a situation where I'm not the breadwinner, because like professions and stuff like that. A lot of women like I feel like, me personally, I'm not going to be in that profession where I'm like, unless like, well, I'm gonna say that we are gonna get in that bracket eventually, based on what we're doing now. But like, I feel like men, we more like go off as like entrepreneurs in a way, whereas if a woman like a lot of women can be nurses, doctors, lawyers, this that. So that bracket is already called for. But a bracket like podcasters, YouTubers, content creators, that's an untouched bracket. So say for right now, I'm dating or whatever case may be. If she's making more than me, case may be, like I'm gonna be okay with it, but I'm still gonna do my dues. Like I'm not gonna just rely on her. And it's like I would rather her like if you see like if it's always not making more than me, then like do something with me. Like I ain't saying like take over the bed. Like don't come to the house and be like I pay all the bills for the month. I'm a tweak.
Nah, yeah.
Like, no, don't ever do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but like if you want to be like yo, like let me cover this one for this one. Like well, but cool, valid, because that even that money you just covered, I'm gonna end up spending that money back on you. Like
Yeah, it works out.
it works out.
If you just not doing nothing, you got no motion going
Yeah,
for yourself, and you think you about to date a woman,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. So the question I went up around and asked was, first, do you have kids? And it's okay if you didn't, because then you could like answer in a different manner. But I asked if you had kids. For the people who did say yes, then I asked, how was the relationship with their fathers? And I asked men, of course, how was their relationship with their father then affect how they treated their, sons or daughters or whatever? And these are the answers I got.
4. Well, because I actually had a father. A lot of these kids out here nowadays, they don't even have a father figure. So I had a father, so I had a good blueprint.
Right.
My father passed away in COVID in 2020.
So what y'all think about that?
I don't got kids. So how would raising my children with my father? I mean, honestly, my father was he was tough. He was tough, like tough, stern father when he was when he was like when I was younger, it could be. But like with every like stern parent, whatever it can be, you're gonna see like a soft side of him. Even if they don't want you to see it, you're gonna be around. Like you're gonna see like they're not really that like much of a bad guy. Like they low key, they're good people. They just have a hard way of showing it. So I see the good and the bad and my parents, what can it be. So it's like I'm gonna show everything where I feel like my father lacked in giving me. That's what I'm gonna give my kid 2 times more because I feel like that's what I needed.
That's what you mean.
That's what I needed. And then everything he gave me that I needed, I'm gonna give that to my kid as well. The only thing is those certain bad things, the things that I feel like was more of a punishment to me, like a discipline to me that wasn't needed. That's what I want to do with my kid because I see how it affected me. So I'm not gonna repeat the cycle. So I feel like having that presence of him being here allowed me to see the good and the bad, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Because ultimately, your kids is gonna be a replica of you. So, yeah.
And to piggyback on that, I was going to say the same thing. Like, having your father there, you know your right and wrong and how to treat your son or daughter. Not having a father figure around, and say you don't have no brothers or uncles, you really put up, you got to take care of them, on your own. Like, you don't know what it feel like to be a father. You only know what your mom does, because your mom may be the mother and father. So if you just have your mom around, you won't really know what fatherhood really looks like. So having a dad present, even though he's not present as much, but just having him present can show you right from wrong. And obviously, you may learn, I just because my dad, like, just because my dad did this, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm not gonna always agree with what he's saying, even though he may be right. But I want my son to have this. I want my daughter to have this. So just having a father present or 50% can help you how to be a father.
I totally agree. And I just feel like just what you take, you choose what to instill in your kids. So just your rights from wrongs from when you was growing up, that's what you could pass down to your kids, and you could shoot them right from wrong, and you just build your son basically. Teach him what he needs to know. Do what he has to do as a man, or if it's a female, do what she has to do as a female, and just put both sides on game, and then hopefully you raise them to your best ability.
So my question was, why is it hard for men to show their weakness towards women? And also, do you believe if men show weakness towards women, would they lack respect?
I believe it's hard for men to show vulnerability or quote unquote weakness towards women for 2 reasons. One being what they observe, two being their own experience. So for me, I seen my father be logical 90% of the time. Not even 10% of the time he was emotional. Probably 5% or less. The most I seen my father being unemotional was when it was death in the family. And that was a rarity. With my own experience, I had hesitancy of showing that vulnerability in relationships or around women because I felt as though it may resurface during an argument or possibly when it was just convenient for the other person.
What do you think, T?
Ultimately, I'm gonna the elephant in the room, social media.
Okay.
I feel like state the question one more time.
Why is it hard for men to show their weakness towards women?
Okay.
And do you believe if men show weakness towards women, they would lack respect?
Put it on the table. Social media.
Boom.
Social media, you can't show weakness because what other females see, they don't see weakness on social media. People don't show their bad sides. All they see is other people, man, doing this, doing that, providing, but they don't see what they go through in the back. So females don't want to see you sad, can't do it, can't do this. They want to see what they see. They want to see them getting cars. They want to see them going on dates. They want to see this and that. So when you show weakness in a sense, you're liable to get left because honestly, you're liable to get left because at some point, no,
Nah,
for real.
I know, but it's just the way you said
No,
it.
it's you're liable because it's hard. I feel like a lot of females don't want to go through that, and then shout out to the fathers. Some of the fathers set the bar so high.
Nah, yeah.
And it's they never seen their parent weak and they're like, I ain't dealing with this dude. Like, I ain't like. And then on top of that, shout out to the fathers, but the fathers in a jealous rage with their daughters, they tell you not to take this, that, and that, knowing damn well that their wife took that.
That's a
They
fact.
just being jealous.
That's a
They
fact.
just don't want your kids to date with it. If you can't do that, because on the real, that's a part of life. No man could be strong forever. Like, would you? My thing is, I'm gonna leave it at this. Would you rather your man show your weakness to you, or would you rather him be strong, go cry in the corner, confide by himself, and just breaking out every minute, and ultimately, like, just losing himself?
Any woman that picked the second one, you're sick. Not really.
Like,
You're sick.
That's facts. That's facts.
To go on what you said, I feel like the fear of showing your feelings to your woman is just the fact that you just don't want to look as weak or less than. Like, you're supposed to be the person that if this woman gets into an altercation or situation, you have to protect her. You have to stand in front of her. You have to, if it comes down to it, fight for her.
facts.
So you're crying every situation. She's not going to feel confident in calling you for certain situations.
Oh, wait, before you finish that,
Mhm.
that doesn't mean every time you're a female starts a situation that you have to go and physically fight. Sometimes, like, you saying, yo, I'm not fighting over this, it's not you being weak or you being scared. You have to realize, tell your shorty to stop putting you in these situations.
Right?
They're not good for
my
you or
gosh,
her.
That is so right now.
So you saying I'm not gonna do this, that's not weak. If she feel like that's weak,
That's actually, oh my goodness, amen.
like, oh, dude.
Females would really put
Put
their
you in a
boyfriend in a
situation.
bad predicament.
And now he's trying to not go outside.
And now he gotta defend himself.
And now,
I got
God
PTSD.
forbid. Now, God forbid,
Yo.
he's in the hospital or on a shirt because he needed to prove himself to you. And then, and what you gonna do after a while when he can't provide for you? Just leave him?
Go to the club.
Goodness.
Hey, how you doing?
It's a,
Like,
oh my goodness.
It's a bad cycle all the way around.
Damn, that was deep. I ain't gonna lie.
it's really all cause like, and you like, it's two ways to go. They could sit back and be like, because after it's done, don't sit here and cry and be like, oh, it was cause of me. Yeah, it was cause of you. Yeah.
But you gotta see those type of stuff early. You can't be seeing it after it's done. I get it. Sometimes you just don't see it right then and there. But you gotta understand what you do and what you put your man or bring your man into can cause consequences that you cannot control.
And this is not to bash women. This is like,
Just to
like
raise awareness.
What we going through, like, emotionally. Because I feel like the top two things that men goes through is finding like legit love for real. So that's why men do BS. Not gonna lie, and money. That's the two things. You don't really find other things where men really breaking down or like affecting them. It's either their relationship or money.
That's fact. That's a big fact. I do want to say that if a man does show a little bit emotion towards like their female, because they be like, oh no, like nowadays a lot of females want that, but you can't show too much.
Yeah.
Don't
You
fall
could,
for it.
yeah, you can't show
Don't
too
fall
much.
for it.
Cause it's gonna be a point where she get tired of it, and it's like, all right,
I
come
think-
on. Now you gotta pick up the pace. Like get up,
Really? Okay.
I totally agree because
like get up.
I promise you, yes, to start off, oh my gosh, he was able to open up to me.
Yeah, it's
And
cute.
I promise you cried 3 times in 6
Oh yeah.
months.
Okay.
It's cute.
It's over with.
It's cute
Okay,
when you
okay.
cry once.
Every time you stressing, you
The crying is okay. I feel like the only time I
Nah,
cry,
sometimes you need to cry, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you need to cry.
before. Yo, no,
you need to
bro.
cry.
You gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. But like I'm telling you, you can't let.
Gangsta tears.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, just go.
Just let it out.
Sometimes you go through so much, it's like, damn, you can't hold it in. And then after a while, you like laugh like, damn, I
After
wasn't.
marriage, I cry. Like, wedding day, the first time you see me cry.
I might
It
not even
can't-
cry on my wedding
But
day.
it can't be one of the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, it can't be. I'm not.
It can't be one of. It gotta be one of those.
Unless-
you gotta sit
Yeah,
It depends on what you be like sad about too.
there.
yeah.
That,
But I
that
ain't gonna
goes
lie.
far.
So, alright. So, dude like me, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've been through a lot of things, right?
Right.
I used to like have a super wall up. I ain't never opened up. I ain't never do nothing. Me doing that caused like major stress
Right.
inside of me. So like for my initial relationships, the relationship with Navy, I like need to show like I need to like confide in my shorty.
Oh, nah,
Like
yeah.
I'm
And
not
nothing.
gonna like if anything wrong, I'm gonna confide. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna sit here and like cry or be like we. But if it's something wrong, I'm gonna like don't get it confused. If it's something wrong or you feeling that way, you can speak. You can speak to your shorty because at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a shorty. It's supposed to be a wife, honestly. If you're dating her for real,
Like your
and
best
we
friend
grown,
for real.
Yeah, you're supposed to be like even if you start off best friends and then go to that or however it happens, throughout the journey, that's gonna become your best friend some way somehow. So you're gonna have to confide in her. If you're sad, you can confide in her. If whatever's going on, you should be able to confide in her. But we're not saying if Fuego Nova do something to me, I'm gonna just go to her lap and be sad every single day.
Nah, yeah.
Or I'm not saying
It's
if
a
this happened,
limit.
like no, legitly, like if whatever I feel, people a lot of men gonna disagree. Whatever happens between me and my shorty, if it makes me feel sad, I should feel comfortable and go to her. That's not a weakness.
Nah, yeah.
Like what they say, don't fall for that trick.
It's a limit, though. It gotta be a
fall
limit.
for that trick.
It's definitely a limit.
Just know your limit. Like
Definitely a limit.
I'm sorry that it has to be like, but you're a
It's
man.
definitely a limit.
So you're seen as such, and that's crazy to say, but
Is that
just-
not a stress factor on men?
of course.
Nah,
it
yeah.
is.
Another
Knowing
stress
how
factor.
to move and
Nah,
know
fact. Know how to
not know
move
the
it.
answer,
factor.
not know the outcome. That's what being a man is.
And that's sad because a lot of situations, not to flip it on girls or anything, a lot of situations I hear like I'm just a girl. It's like, bro, we can't just say I'm just a man. Like,
Yeah, we can't.
I
I wish someone would.
like,
That person would be clowned on.
like
And where they
it's
gonna
hard,
put it
bro.
on the internet?
It's hard.
Tell me why this guy just told me.
Yeah.
Easily, like,
Facts. Like it's not easy like that. That and women like love and money, man. Like I feel like it's hard, it's not fair to say if it wasn't for like guns in the street, leaving the streets and doing this would be easier to deal with than money and finding love.
Uh-huh.
Like a person in the streets, right?
Uh-huh.
Because ultimately men suffer from either street life for real,
Okay, yeah.
or money or love.
Uh-huh.
I would say right now because the most dangerous one is the street life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't leave it just like that.
Oh, nah.
facts.
If guns was removed from the equation, street life would be number 3. It'd be easy to dip out of that.
One, it'll be no tough people.
It'd be nothing. It'll be
Nobody would be
A lot
tough
of
for
people
real.
will realize this is
It
not their
wouldn't
life.
be tough.
They really realize it's not their life. It's
Ain't
not.
nobody
it'll
would
be
be
out of the
tough.
equation. The number one, it'll be money or love. That'll be the number 1 or
It'll
2.
be no tough.
So it's like, it's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Men go through a lot, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. I honestly, I always want to go to therapy. I never been to therapy, but if you need therapy, seek therapy. Like tell the homies. Don't tell the jokester homies. The jokester, do not. He's not gonna make you feel good
facts.
whatsoever. But you can tell a homie.
Yes.
You tell a homie. And
Don't tell
one
the
thing I
jokester.
learned- one thing I learned too, if you confide in the homies, and then you see like they don't respond right away or whatever case may be, don't take it too personal, because the homies could have their own thing going on too. Just give it time.
Or they don't know how to respond.
No, I respond. But no, but if I'm not responding, I'd rather my homie tell me that, yo, I'm not gonna lie right now, I don't know how to like boom
Yeah,
boom.
valid.
Yeah,
The
sure.
boom boom.
Sure.
But like if someone like me, like if somebody come to me, if I go come to me and I really don't know how to respond to it, can be, rather than me not texting, I probably pull up on y'all and we could just chill. We don't gotta talk about it. We could just chill.
It's funny because what I used to do when I was like in college, because boy, you know. But I will only talk about my situation after I solve it. I don't know if that's healthy or not.
That makes
I will
sense.
only talk about it after I like solve it, and the homie would be like, "Nah, Brad, like don't do that no more."
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it can cause stress.
'Cause-
So you could go through all that stress, but I mean, at the end of the day, you are releasing it.
Mhm.
But that build up and anticipation of just dealing with it by yourself, it's already hard.
even the solution, right? You're solving it only on your point of view.
Nah, yeah.
You have to see it from your point of view too.
Good. I'm good. It was good. So good. Oh my goodness, that was so good.
But yeah, like mental health is real, people. It's real. But like we appreciate y'all for like staying with us for this episode. Like it was laughing, a little bit laughing jokes, but more serious tone, like way more serious tone. So this is the last sit-down episode for season 1. Next week, bro, we got something good for them.
Yes, sir.
We got
Yes,
something
sir.
good, yo. Like we gonna let it out. All right. We got yes. No.
I'm trying to think because
No. I lied.
Keep that tuck in the ball.
Just watch season 2.
Yes, sir.
Watch season 2, but we got something special for y'all after this drop. After this very episode drop, we got something very, very special for y'all. And Luke continues to do it. So, without further ado, Fuego.
Alright, so appreciate y'all for keeping it real with us, just being with us through the journey. Again, we are your hosts,
Nova.
Fuego.
See,
We out here.
appreciate y'all.
Hey, yo, Rain, turn that up. Turn that up. Turn that up. Hey, yo, Rain, turn that
I want you to bother me. Cause when you hit my line, baby, it really don't bother me. Yeah, gotta spend a little time, baby, come ride with me. Yeah, I could give you all my love, I'm telling you honestly. So baby, don't lie to me. I want you to bother me. Cause when you hit my line, baby, it really don't bother me. Yeah, gotta spend a little time, baby, come ride with me. Yeah, I could give you all my love, I'm telling you honestly. So baby, don't lie to me. Can you blame me? I feel a type of way and I can't stop staring at your face. Can't help myself, what you do to me. All I need is one chance, baby, you and so me. I gotta have you, I can take it to the bedroom, make love and caress you. Do it all to impress you, swear I'll do it all for you. Cause little baby, I adore you. Cause you're beautiful like the seasons, all the reasons to love you. So baby, let's stop the teasing, show you what I'm about to do. Cause baby, you really look so good, I know you've been misunderstood. Baby, I'm here to treat you right. When you're with me, you're alright. Got my heart like, oh, oh, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh, 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 oh. I want you to bother me. Cause when you hit my line, baby, it really don't bother me. Yeah, gotta spend a little time, baby, come ride with me. Yeah, I could give you all my love, I'm telling you honestly. So baby, don't lie to me. I want you to bother me. Cause when you hit my line, baby, it really don't bother me. Yeah, gotta spend a little time, baby, come ride with me. Yeah, I could give you all my love, I'm telling you honestly. So baby, don't lie to me. Cause I wanna be next to you, I won't play no games with you. Your ex was a lame, it's true, baby, I won't lie to you. And I won't waste your time, baby, I'ma give you mine. Show you that I'm different, baby, are you listening? Are you listening? That I'm different, and I want you now. So don't let me drown. So I'll be around, I won't let you down. Got my heart like, oh, oh, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, oh, 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 oh. I want you to bother me. Cause when you hit my line, baby, it really don't bother me. Yeah, gotta spend a little time, baby, come ride with me. Yeah, I could give you all my love, I'm telling you honestly. So baby, don't lie to me.